Today seems like the day to put my cedar shakes on the workshop because I found a good deal on them. Let me show you what I got. Wow, that's a bunch of these things. And these cedar shakes are like gold these days. They're hard to come by. I just got a whole pallet full for $150 from a salvage store. Those shingles at the box store, well, one of the box stores was back ordered on them. The other one, they were $156 for a bundle of those cedar shakes. And they weren't, it was gonna take me to get a square, which is 10 by 10, it would have been 5 bundles. And that would have been $860 with tax to do this little building. And I thought, that's ridiculous, I can't pay that. So I went to a salvage store and I found what I just showed you, and that whole pallet was $150. So I think I saved $700. Yeah, I'm happy. Okay, first thing I'm gonna do before I put my felt paper or tarp paper up is caulk this crack with the clear, and that'll just be extra insurance that no water's getting in there. So that's first. To keep water out, you make a roll of this felt paper across the bottom and then overlap the rolls above it so water runs past instead of going in. And the laying out of the shakes or shingles is not too difficult. You just find, just start picking ones that look good to you and try and keep the cracks as small as you can. And you just pick an overlap. I chose 6.5 inches between rows. So I'll put a row all the way across the bottom, go up 6.5 inches, start the second row, and so on and so on. I'm using my battery operated brad nailer, and I'm using 1.25 inch little nails to hold these up. It's kind of tedious, but I just try and enjoy it and just take my time and make sure it looks good to me as I'm going. And although I was enjoying it, I gotta admit, by the time I was finished, I was pretty tired of it. For the fascia board on these gable ends, I found a lap siding that was made out of white wood that worked out perfect. It's just right. It's about 8 inches wide, and they were 14 feet long, and I cut them a little long on purpose. I'm not quite sure what I want to do yet with that overhanging metal. For the fascia board, I switched to 2-inch nails. Well, there goes the gable ends. Looking good to me. Got my shakes up, got my fascia boards up. Perfect. Well, I'm going to call this workshop finished. That's what I wanted. It's completely done on the outside other than staining it. I'll wait till the weather warms up a hair for that and stain it to match the other two buildings. Next project will be taking shed 2 and turning it into a guest room. As always, thanks for coming along. See you next time.